I've lost 8 kilos in 7 days.
5 kilograms in 1 week.
6 kilos in 7 days.
4.5 kilos in 7 days.
I lost 4.5 kilos that fast in just 7 days.
Now, the weight loss system that is taking the world by storm is finally here. Now you can eat your way to a slimmer, sexier, healthier you, all in only 7 days. Introducing the Jumpstart Soup Diet Program. Step 1 of this 2-part system is the 7-day soup diet that utilizes the rejuvenating, ancient healing, and weight loss powers of great tasting soups. Step 2 revolutionizes the art of cooking with the biggest breakthrough in soup making since the invention of pots and pans. The Jumpstart SOUPMATE that takes the hassle out of cooking and magically turns you into a master chef to be able to effortlessly create delicious, nutritious, creamy, mouth-watering gourmet soups right in your very own kitchen. To tell you all about this breakthrough weight loss system is the creator himself, author, inventor, and health and fitness expert, Brendan McCarthy.
Hi and welcome. Brendan McCarthy here. Today I'm going to show you how you can lose 2, 4, even 8 kilos with my latest book, The Jumpstart 7-Day Soup Diet. Hundreds of thousands of people all around the world are experiencing dramatic weight loss faster than they ever thought possible. And to prove it really works, I purposely packed on over 25 kilos. Coming up, I'll show you exactly how I lost over 10 kilos of it in only a week. Plus, stay tuned to find out how you can get an advanced copy of my book absolutely free. My gift to you. More about that later. Now, up until now, cooking soups has been something you've needed to slave over a hot stove for hours on end. So, most people resort to packaged or canned soup. But have you seen what's in this stuff? They're loaded with a long list of artificial junk and a ton of salt. But now there's a better way that harnesses the power of Mother Nature itself. It's your new secret weapon to lose weight and get in shape. It's called the Jumpstart SOUPMATE. It takes the hassle out of cooking and turns it into an effortless matter of minutes. It's so easy to use. Just pick from one of our many healthy, nutritious, delicious recipes, throw in the ingredients, and push the button. It's that easy. It does the rest of the work for you. 20 minutes later, you've got soup. A beautiful, piping hot, creamy, mouth-watering gourmet soup that's so good it could grace the tables of any of the best restaurants in the world.
When I was younger, I was very skinny. I had no problems, ate any food I wanted, never gained any weight. And then I had 3 kids in under 4 years, gained a lot of weight, and never had time to lose any in between pregnancies. So I tried a lot of diets, a lot of products, and never had any success. Then I tried the SOUPMATE with the soup diet. So in 7 days, I lost 5.5 kilos. It's really easy and it tastes really great. Just throw the ingredients in, turn it on, walk away, come back 20 minutes later and have great soup. Besides the weight loss, I gained a lot of energy, enjoyed a lot more time with my kids, playing with them all week. My skin felt great and rejuvenated. I would definitely recommend the 7-day soup diet because I had great results.
I've always had a weight problem over my life. I've always been much more towards the heavier side than the slimmer side. I just completed the soup diet after 7 days and have lost just over 5.5 kilograms. I was diagnosed a little over 20 years ago as a diabetic. I test my blood sugar 3-4 times a day. While I was on the soup diet for the 7 days, my blood sugar levels were normal, and I had to stop taking my medicine for my diabetes because if I did, I would have dropped too low. So a great effect for me in this diet was basically it removed my issue with diabetes. For that 7 days, my blood sugar stayed normal.
Let me show you just how easy it is. I'm going to make a classic tomato soup. Throw in your onions and garlic into a veggie stock. Some tomatoes, of course, and a handful of fresh basil, some salt and pepper to taste, and just put on the lid and push the button. How easy was that? This is when the Jumpstart SOUPMATE gets to work. The secret lies in the powerful 800-watt cooking element that quickly heats and boils all the ingredients. Once they're soft, then the surgical stainless steel blades are programmed to periodically chop, slice, dice, and then whisk it into this beautiful, creamy consistency. Nothing quite does it for me when the scent of a well-made tomato soup hits you. Rocks my world. And the taste. Heaven.
I was always healthy and fit. When I got married and started having children, I gained so much weight with each pregnancy, and I found it harder and harder to take off the weight. I tried other diets, and they left me feeling hungry or craving. What I loved about the soup diet was that I never felt deprived. I never felt hungry. It tasted good, and I knew it was good for me. I lost 4 kilos in 7 days. I can't believe I lost so much weight in such a short period of time.
I am so happy with the soup diet because I have lost 3.5 kilograms in only 7 days. It's amazing. 3.5 kilos, I could not believe it. It doesn't help me only to lose weight, but improve my blood pressure. My blood pressure was 240/160. Today, since the 7 days of diet, my blood pressure became normal. So to be here with you is a miracle. To be honest, I don't want to stop. I found the key to make me feel energetic, to be healthy. I want to include it as much as possible in my daily life.
How about some chicken soup for the soul, the mind, and the body? Now, just put your onions and garlic into some chicken stock, some tomatoes, and your carrots and celery. Add in some herbs, some thyme and some rosemary. Now we're gonna add in some raw chicken. Yes, raw, because the SOUPMATE cooks, chops, slices and dices all at the same time. Speeds up the whole cooking process. Pop on the lid, push the button, and we're done. Now we can let the SOUPMATE do the work. Now for our soulful chicken soup. You know, it kind of reminds me of my mum's secret recipe. Oh, that looks so good. Now let's give it a taste. Sorry, Mum. I think the SOUPMATE takes it to a whole new level.
I found that I would gain weight during my pregnancy and not lose it all afterwards. After having 3 children and a busy, hectic life, I had no time for myself. I tried different diets and exercise, but you know, if you don't lose the weight straight away, you give up, and that's what I was doing. I was giving up. So I tried the 7-day soup diet, and I lost 5.5 kilos in just 7 days. Not only did I get great results, I felt healthier, I was more energetic. These aches and pains you get when you're overweight seem to disappear as you lose the weight. It was amazing. It gave me such a great start into a new diet regime.
I was a U.S. Marine in the war. I was wounded in Iraq and I came back home to the States. I was put on a bunch of antidepressants, pain medications, put on about 100 pounds within a year. I tried different diets. Nothing really worked for me. Since I've started the 7-day soup diet, it's just amazing. I've lost 8 kilos in 7 days. Over the last 10 years, I worked so hard just to lose a couple pounds, you know, and then in the last 7 days, 8 kilos is just amazing. And it just makes me to keep on plowing forward and put my past in the past, become the new me again.
Let me show you a few more quick, easy, great tasting recipes. Now, a personal favorite of mine, I hope it's one of yours too, is also one of the easiest to make. My cream of mushroom soup. Check this out. Onions and garlic into some water and a medley of mushrooms. And let's not forget the salt and pepper. Now put on the lid, push the button. Hey, let's go upmarket. How about a Francais lobster bisque? The best restaurants in the world charge a king's ransom for this soup, but let me show you just how quick and easy it can be. Add your lobster into some fish stock here, add in some carrots and tomatoes, onions and garlic, cayenne and some thyme. Pop on the lid, push the button. Now we can just relax and let the SOUPMATE do all the work. Now for my personal favorite, cream of mushroom. Cannot wait to taste this. Just look at that consistency. Absolutely fantastic. So good. The surgical stainless steel blades whisk it to such a creamy consistency, you'd think it was loaded with cream, but no, not a drop. That's gonna save your waistline. Let's try our lobster bisque. Oh, smells divine. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's amazing. You know what's funny? I've paid over $20 for one of these soups in a fancy restaurant, and it didn't taste as good as this does for a fraction of the cost.
I came from a pretty athletic family. I got involved in the national team for swimming, so body weight has never been an issue for me. And then I got married, and then I had children, 50 pounds later, and I'm still struggling to lose the weight. So I tried the gym, that didn't work. I tried low carb, low fat diets, that didn't work. So thankfully I've been introduced to the 7-day soup diet, and I lost 4.5 kilos in 7 days. I wake up in the morning, I feel energized because I've slept 8 straight hours. I feel like my skin feels a lot better, it's a lot smoother, and there are less blemishes. In addition to that, I have a 1.5-year-old baby boy, and I can prepare his food fresh every day. I can put that in a bottle in the fridge, pull it out whenever I want to. I know exactly what's in my son's food.
I was a professional athlete, and I became a fitness model. And I traveled the world and worked with that. And then 2006, I developed a health challenge, and my endocrine system shut down. So I gained about 50 pounds over a year's period. And ever since then, I've just really struggled with weight management. And within the 7 days doing the program, I lost 6.5 kilograms and massive size. And about 2 to 3 days into the soup diet, my bloating dropped and 0 gas. I mean, this is the flattest my stomach's been in 3 or 4 years. And I'm a bachelor, and I don't know how to cook, and it was so simple. You know, I could prepare the food, I could throw it into the SOUPMATE, and I could go shower, get ready for work while it was cooking, pour it into a thermos, throw it in my backpack, and I would have those meals so I didn't stray off the diet.
So there we have it. There's never been a better reason to lose weight and get in shape, or a better time to buy your very own Jumpstart SOUPMATE that magically turns you into a master chef to be able to create the world's best tasting, incredibly nourishing, mouth-watering gourmet soups right in your very own